Hello, Sagittarius. Happy November. This video is coming out just a little bit later than I wanted it to. It's been a busy start. So let me see. I'm going to leave that one there and leave this one here. So let's start the reading for Sagittarius, November 2019. So I'm going to go in the order of Sagittarius and then Capricorn. Okay, and then Aquarius, because even though we're still in Scorpio season, I'm still going to do Sagittarius because they're coming up next. And I should have brought up my I have my other phone here to bring up the calendar, because it's a lot of stuff I'm going to be saying in the video, so that will be great to have this up. And I read it from my location. I don't like doing it on the phone, bringing up the moon calendar on the phone, because it's kind of I forget which link it is. Usually on the website it just brings it right to the weekly calendar. With my long nails it's hard to press on the phone. Okay, so why am I in January? I cracked myself up. I have to laugh. Okay, so back to November. Okay, November. All right, so in November we have the full moon on the 12th, which is a Tuesday. Full moon in Taurus. And then excuse me, a new moon in Sagittarius on November 26th, Tuesday. Okay. And then that's it for November. So my new cauldron for I'm burning sandalwood in here. So the first thing I burned in there is sandalwood. So I just needed a cone. All right, Sag. So this is how we're going to do it. We're going to lay out the tarot cards and then we'll just keep pulling. So I'm just going to give you your intuitive reading. So set your intention, set your intention. The message is going to go to the right person. The cards never fail. Even if it's like oracle cards that I pull, it's always on point. It's always never fails. It's always the right message, And right now, as I'm pulling the card, we're in waxing moon. So this is a great time to grow, to learn, to heal, to have some form of accomplishment for yourself, to be creative, to be, positive, and we're in Mercury Retrograde from October 31st to November 20th. So no matter how good you try to communicate with someone, it might not come out right. It's gonna, if they're negative, it's just showing their true self and their fears. So no matter how good you are, if you're communicating with someone, it's, it is what it is. You just have to remain calm and be as cool as you can. Okay? So it's whatever pop out. So 9 of Pentacles reverse, Sagittarius. So it's not going to be easy for, say, manifesting right now. Okay? And be careful of the words you use. The Queen of Swords is there. 8 of Swords. And in reverse is also 8 of Swords. So it's yourself feeling trapped, okay? It's yourself feeling trapped right now, okay? And just know that your mind is probably filled with a lot of judgments as well, all right? And know that everything's a battle, and you have to just kind of pick your battles right now and just make sure that you are moving at the pace that is right for the moment. Don't try to make things happen, and know that the right person will come along. And especially after the Mercury retrograde, things will start to manifest more. Don't try to make something out of nothing. Don't try to make things happen. Just go with the flow. Keep yourself as relaxed as you can. And yeah, just make the best decisions you can. And as far as relationship, if you're in a relationship, it's like less words and just going with the flow. And especially after November 20th, relationship issues will just get better if you happen to be a Sagittarius that is experiencing that. It's good to get an idea of what you want, and just use this time right now to allow yourself to just get more information. Less talking, receive more information, and just listen more. I feel like it's like listening more. Okay, listening more, being more willing to receive at this time, and know how powerful words are. Okay, I feel like that's really important, like realizing how powerful words are. All right, so I think that's really important. No, I'll shuffle those later. So right now I want to pull another card, some other cards, and just let's try this. Since it's just keep yourself focused on one of those cards. I'm going to give you guys time, 1, 2, and 3, and just see which one calls out to you. Okay, so it's all going to be for Sagittarius, but just kind of focus in and see which card you feel most connected to, and that message will just be for you. So just take that time. And I'm gonna film this part for the YouTube, not for YouTube, for Instagram, okay? That way the Instagram people have a little something to watch, okay? I'll make it short. Okay, so it's picking 1, 2, or 3, and all these 3 cards is for Sagittarius, but you're just picking 1. Okay, if you felt connected to 1, it's about memories of love. So even though from October 31st to is Halloween's Eve, Halloween 31st, and then the Day of the Dead is November 1st and 2nd. But the first 2 weeks of November also has that energy of a thinner veil, right? So memories of loved one, it's a great time from the 30th on to like even into the 1st and 2nd week of November to still light candles for your loved ones. Okay, and the number is 6. Okay, and you can look at the number 6 in numerology. It's not coming to mind right now, but in what I like to consider it is 6 for like the Orishas, if you will. It's opening a new path, or 3, opening a new path. Just something new, a new path, new doorways, new openings, like that. Okay, so if you resonate with 1, it's kind of like an ancestor reaching out to you, or you feeling the need to grieve someone, and just let them know that. Okay. Now, if you resonated with the second card, it's trapped in fear, 8. Okay, and it's like 8 is like a cycle of fear. Okay, so it's feeling like a trapped cycle of fear, and not being able to let go of that feeling, and really finding release in that in the best way you can. It could be spiritually, it could also be, counseling, whatever you feel, whatever you need. So it's trapped fears. What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of it? And just finding that solution. If you resonated with the third card, it is the crown chakra. Okay, and the crown chakra is the number 7, and 7 in numerology is like continuous spiritual healing. But when you think of the crown chakra, it is the connection to divine. All right. And it's a connection to you feeling spiritually connected, and you need that spiritual connection to protect your energy, to keep you balanced mentally and safe. And it's a deep spiritual connection, and we should always aim for that. And I feel like for people that are constantly working around other people, you need this connection so you can remain calm and make the best decision you can. So it's a very powerful elevation and level to be. Okay. All right, so I'm going to sign off for the Instagram people. This is for Sagittarius, November 2019. All right, and then I'm just going to pull one animal card. I just feel like since it's like the time where the veil is thin, like an animal card would be perfect. You know, a spirit animal. We can always learn from them. Okay, so I'm gonna pick the top one since this dropped, and it's the bear. That's pretty cool. Okay, the bear. Okay, stand your ground. Boundaries. I like that because I've been dealing with boundaries. Okay, and I think that this is a beautiful card and a beautiful message. You know, we can be as lovely as we want to be, but sometimes we have to make sure that others know our boundaries and know that, let people know not to cross those boundaries, okay? And if you feel like, hey, this is something that's important, you can speak on it. And even if you speak on it nicely, sometimes people don't want to do what they're supposed to do, or or sometimes they feel pressure, whatever the pressure is, to act out of character, to appease others. And you have to make sure that you are making sure that you're okay. All right. And you can't make sure that another person is okay all the time. Sometimes you have to prioritize what is important to you, okay, and what is best for you. All right, so if you really feel strongly about something, you have to act on that. All right, so I hope this resonates with you guys. I'm going to move this over here because a friend of mine gave me a bowl of crystals over the past weekend, and I'm like, oh, that would be a perfect spot. Okay. So, all right. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and leave a comment, click like, help others find the channel. I will try to get these out way earlier. I'm going to get another video out way earlier than this. I had great intentions, but that's what happens. But I hope you guys enjoy the read, and I will see you guys next time.